At the end of season 14, we saw the greatest thing that could have possibly happened. And now everyone must look forward and acknowledge your traveling companion. Good day, good people. Have a fine day in the year of the Radiance, Toon Link Dave, Bravo Dave, Anomaly, the Anomaly Cars. If you know me as the man who is so glad to see your traveling companion win gold again. But to most, I am the OC champion and the tag team champions, co-champions. United States Theater, welcome back to, I guess we can just say it's time for the, ready for it? Danganronpa Hunger Games. We're in preseason, I'll tell you what. And we got ourselves, welcome, I'll say this, to the official acknowledgement ceremony of the Hunger Games Champion of Champions, Paimon. And so Paimon had some personal picks today, said, I'm gonna gather all of my greatest friends and we're gonna see who is the best of the best, who's gonna come out on top, and who's gonna, as I said, the top two, go on to the season 15 premiere. And so, Paimon's gathered quite a crew. First of all, in District 1, we see some real homies to your traveling companion. First of all, the woman herself, the Danganronpa Hunger Games champion of champions, Paimon, here with the United States Aviator, someone who has been acknowledging Paimon since day one, Saya Killer. We also have someone who Avi has assigned to make sure that Paimon stays champion, Maintenance, as well as Lumine Alexandria Knight, a part of the Genshin Nuzlocke series, also known as L.A. Knight. Yeah. And then we have your tag team champions, the Virtual Idols, Big Junko, Kizzy, and Miku. Going down, we see Paimon loves some fishing, loves fish, and loves, hopefully, these people who would also fish her out of the water if she were drowning, just like the L.A. Knight did. Yeah. Skylord, Estelle, Joker, and Flane, all fantastic at that fishing. And then we have, much like herself, those who excel in taking to the skies. We see our flyers, Kazuha, Tiki, Violet, Yosuke, Usami, Kaito, and the Wanderer. And last but not least, we have some people who, let's talk about it, would certainly acknowledge her. We have Hifumi. No explanation needed. Camilla respects Paimon as a former champion in the AWE. She acknowledges her. Ophelia sees the magic that Paimon may store deep inside of her, thinks of her as some sort of mystical creature, acknowledges her. Ibuki acknowledges her. Hook, it took some time for Hook to warm up to Paimon, but let me tell you, acknowledgement. Anna knows that Paimon is a mascot and is looking for a cash cow and thus will acknowledge her. Mitarai loves that design, acknowledges, and Chiaki, loving the games, loving Paimon, and acknowledges Paimon. And that's all that's everybody who's here today in this preseason episode. It's just a Paimon celebration episode. Yeah. You'll love to see it. So, tell me who you got first, second, and third. Make those picks in the comments below. But while you make those, I guess I can start asking you guys questions again. I don't want to do that yet. I'll do it after this because, well, I do have a couple of things to say. So, first and foremost, how about you and me and a tree? I'm telling you, just recently we had Fracture, new set, lots of announcements, but coming up, what, is it next Friday? Yeah, because we're almost in October. Think about it. I think this Saturday, Sunday, one of those 2 days is October. We're almost in the spooky month, but we still got to get through Inferno. October is going to be a special month in the AWE. In a moment, I will elaborate on that if you did not pay attention to the very, very end of Fracture. First and foremost, we have two big-time beat-the-clock challenges to determine who will choose the stipulation in the intense match that will be the AWE champion versus the challenger, and I will announce who's who and who they will be facing right here, right now. First and foremost, AWE champion Boss will be facing old rival in the main event, something they have clamored for ages. It is Boss, it is Camilla, Beat the Clock challenge. But that's not the only thing that we see right here in the other side. Just recently, the Raiden Shogun earned the opportunity to face Boss and will be facing her very soon, in fact at the very end of October. However, standing in her way in the Beat the Clock challenge is someone who proved her worth and put on a fight that none of us expected. Kizzy, making a return at Fracture, now has a big-time match against the Raiden Shogun. And that's not all that she wrote. There's been some weird going-ons in the last couple of, just recently, just real recently. Let me tell you about it, and Mizuki's not happy about it. She had Tokiko's number until something happened. It would seem to be some sort of forced restart, something that Nais may have a handle on, but this time around Mizuki said, no. If you want to bring your girl, go ahead and bring your girl. I'm going to bring some people too. And while Kizzy, her partner, is a little bit busy, she found two people who've been waiting to make a return. It is going to be 6-woman tag team action. It is Mizuki teaming up with a returning Norphelia against the one and only, or I guess the two and only, of Nais. But it seems like they will have some third entity. Tokiko and Now will team up with somebody, and that concerns me a little bit. However, look me dead in the eyes, Inferno is coming next week. We got a bunch of matches planned out, but that all leads up to a little something else. And that something else is the new AWE special, Brawl O-Ween. And it is with my honor that I introduce the first couple of matches that will be at Brawl O-Ween. First and foremost, there will be two. Count them, two. There will be no images for them because nobody's announced for this match yet. Two Masquerade Brawls. Two big 6-person matches, one for the gents, one for the ladies, and it's gonna be a fantastic time, all of them decked out in fun costumes. So, who will be making it to those Masquerade Brawls? You'll find out over October. I'm excited for it. Lastly, we do have one more announcement, and it will be a Gremlin match, and you will get to decide the last person in that match. Currently, you will see it for the first time. Hook from Honkai Star Rail. You will see Anna, Small Anna, Little Lady Anna from Fire Emblem Engage, and lastly, you will see Crazy Hiyoko, not extra large. You'll see the normal one, and you guys will have a chance to vote upon who will be the last person in the Gremlins match. The small ones with a little bit of chaos inside of them. You have a list of those very shortly on the US Aviator homepage, and make sure to check out that poll. However, those are just some quick announcements. Those are some real quick ones. We got to keep on going because we actually have the show to get on the road. In fact, make your picks. I need to make mine real quick though. Let me do that real quick. Hold on, let me make some picks. Who do I want? Also, what do I want as a question? What do we talk about this week? We did a bunch of trivia questions actually. And I'm not gonna ask you guys like a trivia question, so the Hunger Games. So yeah, I got nothing. I got no question. I guess I gotta ask you guys a question. What are you most excited for come autumn? Because autumn brings a whole lot of excitement. It brings the Halloween times. It brings the Thanksgiving times if you have those in the States. It probably brings other holidays that I don't know about. So let me know what's your favorite part of autumn as we move into autumn for real, for real. This isn't like a specific part of autumn, but let me, like it is. So like, I'll talk about it. I'll give you mine real quick. We had a tropical storm last week at essentially the very start of autumn. And it ushered in from like the week before that was in like the 90s. It ushered in like some 70s and 60s, and I was like, oh, it's autumn temperatures. Oh, thank you, Tropical Storm Ophelia. Ophelia, where are you? Yeah, in fact, that's my pick for first. It was, the Tropical Storm's name was Ophelia. That's my pick for first, right there, right? No shadow of a doubt. That's the one. But let me know what your favorite parts of autumn are outside of cool temperatures. Cider. Yeah. So like over the past, like, what is it? 7. I ordered it that Monday. And then I got another one. I'm gonna get another one tomorrow. I might get like 3 tomorrow, because I should hold myself. I should stop myself. Over like the past like 9 or 10 days, I've had like 3.5 gallons of apple cider, and you know, like, I don't have a problem. You guys have a problem. Ophelia for first. Give me. I'm gonna take. You know what? It's the acknowledgement episode. Ophelia for second. Paimon for first. And for third, I think we're gonna take the Wanderer. I think that's my set. I think those are my picks. So without further ado, let's not waste any more time to start this episode. Let's actually get this thing on the road. And to do that, we must. What are these? Oh, these are those Animal Crossing amiibo cards. So, let me talk to you. I've been kind of like missing Animal Crossing. So like, I'm gonna be like 100% super duper legit with you. I am gonna restart my island. So I didn't just get that one. There's actually like a bunch of these. Like a ton of these. Like not a metric ton, but like there are a bunch. So I think at some point I'm gonna like stream a goodbye for my island. There's another pack over here. Goodness gracious, yeah, we got a whole bunch. So get get ready for it. Here, like I'll show you one. No, I wanted to keep them all a surprise, but I'll pull one out here for you. It could be. Okay, well, yeah, hoping is gonna be gone, and I guess we'll keep all of them a surprise. However, there are a bunch of Animal Crossing characters who I will be drawing and inviting to the campsite, and that is how we're gonna fill out our village. And you guys might play a part in that. You guys may in fact play a part in that. That being said, let's take our roll. We got 3. Alright, Asnir. So, for the acknowledgement ceremony, we resimulate not 1 time, not 2 times, but for the undisputed champion of champions, perhaps the greatest one of all time. We resimulate and we acknowledge, just like the, you know, just like the pointer finger acknowledges by putting up 1 finger, 3 times. Paimon, good luck. In fact, all of District 1, good luck. I believe in y'all. Let's get this show on the road. Let's start all off, and it is the bloodbath. And as the bloodbath goes on, I think we must do what we do best. Hornbears, can you acknowledge Paimon too? Thank you, Hornbears. Let's get this show on the road. Let's do it. Skylord runs away with a ladder and some rope. Not Skyland, not the 8. Hook grabs a backpack and retreats. Avi and Ophelia recognize each other, both put their trust in one another. Yeah. Lumine tests out an explosive, killing Big Junko, Usami, and Kizzy. Miku spots her most prized possession hidden amongst the supplies. She goes to grab it, but Tiki reaches it first, and Miku's actually all alone now. Lumine took out both of her partners and Usami. Chiaki runs away from the cornucopia. Violet takes a handful of throwing knives. Wanderer kills Look, y'all. This is the Paimon Acknowledgement ceremony, and Wanderer has the goal to do this in the bloodbath. There's a bounty out on the Wanderer right here, right now. Whoever takes out the Wanderer gets a whole lot of respect, and will get a whole lot of benefits from the United States Aviator in this next season, and that's not a prediction, it's a heel turn. Get this man's. Kazuha takes a running start and Superman punches Joker, sending him flying across the arena. Yosuke finds a wizard robe, puts it on in the, or rather it was in the cornucopia. Anna can't remember who they are. Mitsurai tries to help her remember. Hifumi finds Estelle hiding in the cornucopia and kills her. How could you? Ibuki acts antisocial, refuses to introduce herself. Sayaka convinces Kaito not to kill him, only to kill him instead. Oh my gosh. Maintenance tries to explain to Monokuma that there's a mistake and that he's not supposed to be here. Camilla finds a kazoo in the cornucopia, attempts to play it tremendously but fails tremendously. Blaine grabs as many weapons as possible in case a one was rolled today. Will proceed again. Now to day one. Joker collects fruit from a tree. Kazuha confesses how much he has come to hate Violet. Violet kills Kazuha with his own weapon. There's a lot of own weapon usage today. Camilla receives a knife from an unknown sponsor. Mitsurai sleeps through the entire day away from everyone else. Chiaki tries to steal Avi's pancakes, you fiend. But Skylord caught her and killed her. Skylord, it's been a minute since I've seen you. But as soon as I can find a pin, classic shenanigans here. Really classic shenanigans here. Oh no, where are all the pins? There's one right here. Huh. Ooh, boy. Actually, that's a pencil from who knows how long ago. It works. World Pancake Championship. My guy, Skylord. Yo, it's been so long since I've used a pencil. Wow. It's one of these mechanical pencils. Crazy. You're in there. And Chiaki is dead. Flame does a cool skateboarding trick to amuse side killer. Wanderer and Yosuke play tic-tac-toe on an image of Ibuki's forehead. She doesn't really have a big forehead. Or she might, but it's really, like, covered up by the bangs, so it fits well for her. Miku sees a completely pale Hifumi wash ashore, unmoving. Miku revives him with CPR. It is probably Hifumi's dream. Maintenance constructs a shack. Hook remembers about the year of the Ascent. Tiki collects fruit from a tree. Lumine, you definitely weren't around in the year of the Ascent, Hook. You did not exist. Lumine constructs a shack. For a moment there, Avi thought he saw Junko and Omama. Obviously he was just seeing things, right? Ophelia was pricked while thorns while picking berries. Anna seems to be dead, but it's a lie. We proceed. We lost 8. And it's not a massive game either, so like, we're already closing in on your saving grace picks. But for right now, it's a Clear Day Loon 4. Big Junko, Usami, Kizzy, Paimon, Estelle, Kaito, Kazuha, Chiaki. We'll see everybody's statuses. Target still on the back of Wanderer. Get that man out of here. Undeserved. We should have never let him in. Paimon was like, you know what? Let him in. Now he's gone. But don't worry, District 1's still holding strong with AV, Psy Killer, Maintenance, and Lumine, Alexandria Knight. Yeah, Miku's all alone for the virtual idols. Fishers see Skylord and Flame and Joker. Flyers still see Tiki, Violet. Yosuke and Wanderer, you've got some bad blood. And almost all of the Acknowledgers still in except for Chiaki. Alright, sounds like a plan. But indeed, we must proceed. Indeed, we proceed. Shall we? Let's do it. And as we go to night 1, Yosuke and Flame huddle together for warmth. It's a little bit awkward. Abe remarks that he has not seen Komodo dragons in a hot second. Raisi says this, a bank of Komodo dragons attacks and kills Hifumi. I really hope that Komodo dragons do not take out the Wanderer. I might not have thought this one through. Wanderer, Ophelia, and Joker enter a scrum debate with Avi, Anna, and Camilla. They argue for what would happen first, Avi no longer making typos or Kanji getting a W. I haven't made any major typos in a minute. And Kanji's already gotten a W, so like, who knows? I think Kanji getting a title might be a better prediction here. Some things are just naturally angry. Creepers, zombies, and Lumine, Alexandria, Knight. Yeah, the A always changes, by the way. Hook, Violet, Tiki, and Ibuki form a rock band together. Psykiller thought that he got a glimpse of the elusive Mama Kuma. He was just seeing things. Right? Maintenance eats toxic berries. Skylord panics and tries to cure him and succeeds. And throughout the night, Miku tells Mitarai a bunch of useless fun facts. Classic Miku, am I right? No, I don't think so. Asnir named one of the children after Flame. Miku smacks the taste out of Maintenance's mouth. Psykiller and Skylord have a picnic on a cliff. Nothing goes wrong, surprisingly. Hook, Joker, Tiki get into a scrum with Camilla, Ibuki, and Ophelia. They argue who will let him in next, Saturday V or Monday V. Nobody has been let in. It seems like things are chill for a while, you know? Things are okay. At least with the repaired. Things could be better elsewhere. Lumine chops down a tree which falls onto Avi, killing him. Well, unfortunate. Yosuke feels like there's a duck watching him. Mitarai hopes that Avi doesn't jinx him. I'll remember that. Fun fact, Wanderer is specifically here just to suffer, especially after the bloodbath. Especially after what you did. Violet mistakes the year of the Zenith for the year of the Ascendant, is promptly killed for it, and Anna shakes the tree rather to knock loose some fruit. We go on to the fallen tributes. Just 3 are gone. 3 big time players and 1 Claire de Lune 4. Hifumi, Avi, Violet. Should probably see actually how many people are left. 16, count them, 16 people remaining. They are Psykiller, Maintenance, and Lumine, Alexandria, Knight. Yeah, Mizu's here, as well as Skyland, Skylord. Oh, I'm gonna keep doing that. It's been a minute since I've said Skylord, and I've said Skyland so many times, that's my janitor. Joker, Flame, Tiki, Yosuke, Wanderer, Camilla, Ophelia, Ibuki, Hook, Anna, and Mitarai. Don't remember Ibuki, she's a power player. Never count out that Ibuki girl. We will proceed though, and as we proceed, we see Night 2 as Ibuki dyes her hair yellow. Which part of her hair? If it's the white part, I'm not entirely sure if that's a good scheme. Honestly, if it's the pink part, I don't know if that's that bad. I think that might be like a different, like, bright thing, but she have to get like yellow contacts or blue contacts because, you know, the pink actually complements the eyes. You thought it was Yosuke, but it was me, Dio. Camilla gets a handle holding my soundboard and plays something absolutely glorious. Glorious. Indeed, but we must proceed with Hook going to Love's Hotel with Ophelia, but one wakes up next to young Mitarai. Thinking quickly, Wanderer constructs a homemade gun using only some string of squirrel and a gun. Get him. Get him. Joker is just maintenance form. It's just maintenance rather. Split personality given form. Tiki has a dream of Psykiller winning. Is this a premonition or something? Flame dyes her hair purple. Maybe if it's like a Camilla Ophelia purple, are you gonna be like Camilla's second daughter? Lumine threatens Skylord in fluent Japanese. Miku tries to enter the secret underground casino, but gets turned away by the bouncer, and Anna thinks about winning and money. We proceed again and see day 3 with Maintenance committing Sora. Psykiller finds a bikini and puts it on. It's quite revealing. Wait, this is the wrong simulator. Oh well. Yosuke strangles Miku after engaging in a fistfight. Yosuke, you've earned a lot of heat with the audience. Camilla advertises her fawn gone to Skylord. Skylord is impressed and checks it out. Joker, Wanderer, and Tiki get into a fight. Wanderer triumphantly kills them both. Someone needs to get him. Someone get him. Someone get him. It started when an alien device did what it did. She's got that Omnitrix and she's Ophelia 10. The rating gun rates Mitarai 92 points. Nice. Hook smells a rat. Lumine and Anna play tic-tac-toe on an image of Flame's forehead. Once again, she's got the bangs there, but if they were gone, she'd probably have quite the forehead. And Ibuki exclaims, not that I guess for no reason in particular. We'll proceed one more again to see another 3 gone. That brings us to 13 after this. Claire de Lune 4. Miku, Joker, Tiki. And right now, while it seems that the Wanderer is on the run of a lifetime with only 3 KOs, he's not the only person who has 3+. In fact, there's one person who has more kills than him, one person with more KOs, and that person knows this. The Hunger Games, no. Nah. It's their game. Whose game is it? With everybody saying, Lumine, Alexandria, Knight. Yeah, Psykiller And Maiden's still in as well. Skylord with Flame. All of the virtual idols are out. Just Yosuke and Wanderer remain for the Flyers. Who will be the true flyer between them? And the Acknowledger sees Camilla and Ophelia, Ibuki, Hook, and Anna, and Mitarai. They're still actually doing very well, but one proceed could change all of that, especially when we're so close to the feast. Will we see it as we proceed? Let's find out. It is night 3 as Psykiller asks Camilla to help him go to sleep. Camilla suddenly lifts Psykiller onto her shoulders before dropping Psykiller onto her knee. Psykiller's out cold. He is gone to sleep. Ophelia receives a hatch from an unknown sponsor. Flame jumps in the air and finishes off Lumine with her signature flame kick. Mitarai thinks about winning. Ibuki, Maintenance, Anna, and Hook all find a big red button. They watch no words. Ibuki presses it. You've doomed us all, they say, expecting something bad to happen, but nothing happens, leaving Ibuki disappointed and everyone else really relieved. Yosuke enjoys some mozzarella sticks with Skylord. And lastly, Wanderer loves all the V3 survivors equally. Maki, Himiko, and Saki. I almost said Himaki. I was like, wait a minute. That's not right. We'll proceed, and it is indeed the feast. And it is the cornucopia replenished with food, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Ophelia, Skylord, and Camilla start fighting, but Skylord runs away as Ophelia kills her own mom. Oh my gosh. Ibuki, Wanderer, and Psykiller get into a fight. Psykiller, throw your ones up for Psykiller. Got revenge for your traveling companion. Throw your ones up. Mitarai decides not to attend the feast. Anna, Hook, Yosuke, and Maintenance team up to grab food, supplies, and weapons and memoirs, and Flame died from an infection. Just like that, we are deep into the game. And we still have 3 events to go here, as Day 4 sees Maintenance receiving a vision of him dying brutally at the hands of Ophelia and Anna. As he sees them approaching, he is unable to change his future, cannot change fate. Dies by their hands. Maintenance, you did alright. You did alright, we'll remember this. Psykiller tends to Hook's wounds, and Skylord, I'm gonna keep doing it, works at Yoko's, never gonna do it again, which happens to be hiring Yosuke, is horrified when Mitarai goes to a job interview for. We are down to now your final 7, I believe, with 6 gone. Shall we put the last Clear Day Luna of the episode for Lumine, Camilla, Ibuki, Wanderer, Flame, Maintenance. We'll see everybody's statuses. Psykiller is the MVP for getting rid of that fiend, Wanderer. And as we go to our saving grace picks, I know who everyone should be picking. Saving grace picks. Psykiller did what answered the call, understood the assignment, came through, showed up, showed off, and took out that heathen, the Wanderer. Yeah, Skylord is still in here as well, with the Fishers the only Fisher remaining, and he, I'll be frank, is the first one to catch all the fish. So, can we really blame him? He's iconic. We still have the last of the Flyers, Yosuke. If there were any Flyer who could be remaining, it would be High Flying Hanamura. And lastly, the Acknowledger still standing pretty tall together. Ophelia took out her mom, but still stands with Hook, Anna, and young Mitarai. So with these final 7, I have to ask you, who are your saving grace picks? Pick them in the comments first, second, third. Make your picks known, and I will make mine known as well. We have, for me, I gotta pick Psykiller. I got him. That's that guy. Came through, ran through, hit the Wanderer after seeing that the traveling companion, the one we all acknowledge, got out, took revenge, and did what's right. Even if Psykiller doesn't win, he's still a winner in our books. Skylord, I think I have to take second because, you know, catch all the fish. And I'm gonna take Hook for third because Hook doesn't get these opportunities very often. I'm gonna take Hook. I think Hook's gonna have a standout performance here at the end of this final 7. We'll have to see how that plays out though, because within your final 7, Psykiller, Skylord, Yosuke, Ophelia, Hook, Anna, and Mitarai are all caught what we like to call not a crisis of fate, but the same heartbeat, pulse, determination, and perhaps even the same fate as that of a samurai woman. Let's do it. Final 7, this game might not last as long as you think, because Ophelia hits Yosuke with some sweet chin music getting ready for her in-ring return. Saikiller looks up the nighttime sky. Mitsurai stood in the ashes of a trillion dead souls and asked the ghost if honor matters. The silence was their answer. Maki grabs Hook by the throat, and Anna tries to shoot Skylord but can't, saying, "Oh, I can't shoot you, you're just cute." Skylord then shoots Anna and says, "I'm not cute, I'm adorable." I think the roles may have needed to be reversed, but you know what? Go on. I thought I clicked proceed. Yeah, there we go. We go to day 5, and as we see day 5, Ophelia, Saikiller, and Mitsurai discuss killing life so far. Hook stabs Skylord in the back with a trident, and Yosuke finds the remains of a Viking ship. That brings us down to our final 5, as we've lost 2 of our final 7. 5 remain. There's a Claire de Lune, a terrible turnabout in fact for Anna, Skylord. A very Fire Emblem elimination there as we go on. We now have Saikiller, Yosuke, Ophelia, Hook, and Mitsurai. Top 2 will be going on to fight for Paimon's Champion of Champions title. But I'll tell you what, everyone here, you know, they're acknowledging the homie. And you love to see it. And though they will be fighting against Paimon, maybe they'll actually be working with Paimon. Ain't that the truth? And so, I can say with certainty that with this full set of 5, that Saikiller, Yosuke, Hook, Mitsurai, and Ophelia are all we like to call within our final 5 a full set of final 5, and it is indeed a full crisis of fate. Final 5, who's walking out with a shot at the title? We proceed and we see Yosuke locks Hook in a coffin, buries her alive, but manages to escape. Mitsurai attempts to climb a tree, but falls on Saikiller, killing them both. 2 fair gentlemen out just like that within the final 5. Both had a fantastic game, but Ophelia has a fever dream while sleeping, wakes up to Kyoko standing over them. It is now Yosuke, Hook, and Ophelia who's walking out with a championship opportunity. Hook puts cat ears on Yosuke. He's kind of cute, actually, and Ophelia wishes for immortality, is promptly disqualified for cheating, which means it is now Hook versus Yosuke. Both of them will be going on to the singles premiere. But who will be winning this game? We'll find out after this terrible turnabout for Mitsurai, Saikiller, Ophelia. And so, as I see everybody's statuses, it is Hook and it is Yosuke. Both will be moving on, but just one will win, so just who will it be? Yosuke, Hook. Hook, who we now know will be competing for the very first time at Brawl-O-Ween in the AWE. Will Hook make a splash or will Hook sink? After a performance like today, we'll have to find out. Will Hook go with momentum there? We'll have to wait and see. It could be. However, on the other side, we have someone who's had plenty of experience in these games, has had success in these games, and has had success in the AWE. We've seen Yosuke win the tag team championships with Taking Out the Trash, with Minamimoto, with Hifumi, and with himself. And we saw him win the golden ticket. We saw him cash in the golden ticket, and most importantly, we saw magic happen. Won the title in an intense match, cashing in, making it a triple threat, and won the whole thing. An incredible feat. However, will that translate to today? Or will Hook take advantage? Will Hook be a gremlin and find a way to win this one? I'm not sure. Make your picks in the comments, because now we see that between Yosuke, Hook, both, neither, it is. Yosuke bleeds out due to untreated injuries, probably someone stabbing his ankles, someone small enough to do so. And I think there's only one person in this game who's so short. And that person, well, that's your winner. Joining up with the Acknowledgers. She came, she saw, and she conquered. Much like a mole, she found her way in here, acknowledged your traveling companion, and made it to the premiere. Hook takes the win. Hook, congratulations to you. Announced for your first AWE match and won today's episode. Alright, Hook. Not playing games today, not playing games. We'll proceed once again. Hook once again took that victory. Yosuke in second will also be going to the premiere. Ophelia just missing out in third. Side Killer got fourth, but really in all of our hearts got the victory because took out the Fiend who got in 10th place. We'll get there later. Young Mitarayan, 5th. Skylord 6th, Anna 7th. Maintenance in 8th. Thank you, Maintenance, for coming here. Just, you know, your presence allowed for Wanderer to get a little bit lower. You didn't get out until Wanderer got out, just to make sure. Just to ensure. I appreciate that. Flame still in 9th, and rounding off your top 10 was Wanderer, but we don't talk about that, so like honorary top 10 was Ibuki. We'll scroll through everyone else. Oh man, it was not a good day for the champions. All of them finished in the bottom half. Tragic, essentially. That being said, hey, it was a fun match, and we got to really appreciate and acknowledge your traveling companion. Put your ones up one more time in the comments. We acknowledge you, Paimon. Let's go and we'll proceed one more again. Start off with Lumine, your LA Knight, yeah, taking out so many people, and then right after, while Lumine was distracted, Wanderer took out her little buddy. Luckily, later on, I think towards the feast, yeah, Side Killer took out the Wanderer with Ibuki as well. Side Killer was that one, was the homie. Got revenge for your traveling companion. You love to see it, but Hook was the one who eventually took the victory at the end. And LA Knight had those 4 KOs, Side Killer with 3, Wanderer with 3, Ophelia with 2, Skylord with 2, Anna, Flame, Hifumi, Hook, Violet, and Yosuke all with 1. That is all she wrote. And that was our episode. Acknowledge your traveling companion. This was pre-season. We had a fun set of characters. We even had a Stell snuck in there, even though not legal for, I guess, tag teams. We had a Stell show up, so it was pretty fun. You know who probably will be? Hold on, let me look at the calendar real quick. As we go back to the reaping. So, I'm probably going to finish. This is just me thinking out loud. I'm probably going to finish, oh, I guess I can upload Sunday too. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish this weekend. I'm going to finish, Rain Code. And I'm thinking about the uploads then, because that means the mystery dungeon for... Let me not speak too much about it. That'll go up Sunday, I guess. Then that'll be that Tuesday. Then I guess that'll be potentially the end, which might lead perfectly into a Thursday. We'll think about it. I'm not gonna push it. Not gonna push for that, but I think Rain Code will be, yeah, at the very least. They might not have a preseason episode. We'll see how the timing works out. But I believe they are. Yes, I'm not even. I believe they're gonna be legal for season 15 tag team. So go for that, because they will be done in time. I don't believe that. No, it won't be. I was gonna say I don't believe Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon will be, because at this point I think we all just want Cord. You know, I think Cord is just, that's our all-star. If you haven't seen the Ballad of Cord, I would advise checking out Fire Emblem Mondays. We've had a little bit of a treat with that game. However, that's all the time we got for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more preseason action. Is there anything you guys want to see from preseason is the real thing? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to hear. Let me know in the comments. Go ahead. Go down there. Let me know. It was like, preseason, I'd like to see this, AV. Come on, you should do this. That would be great. Let me know those things. Until next time, toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thank you, Asmir, for being here, and thank you guys for watching.